Many lawyers don't see a huge amount of success with their social media use. And while it's tempting to blame the platforms or just say, oh, my people aren't there, that's usually not true. Usually it's just 100% your fault. My name is Chris Hargraves, and with that encouraging start, this is the Digital Marketing Mastery for Lawyers series, and you can find it and many more things at digitalmarketingforlawyers.com. I'm going to get better at that intro soon. Maybe after another 400 episodes, I might actually nail it without having to stop to think about my own website name. For today, we're having a talk about social media, and really my number one point, my big takeaway that I want to give you today is that for any success at all to occur on social media, you need to turn up. You need to turn up regularly. You need to turn up consistently. You need to be present in people's lives on social media, and you need to understand the nature of the platform or the group or whatever it is you're turning up to. Think about this for a sec. If you were to join a soccer team, say, and you were a star performer, maybe not, who knows, it doesn't really matter, but you went to one team practice and then didn't turn up to another practice or another game right until the grand finals, and then you turn up and you say, hey coach, I'm here, let me on the field. What's going to happen? If the coach remembers who you are, he's going to sit you on the bench, probably punch you in the face for wasting their time by not turning up, and give the people the turn who actually turned up. Why? Because he doesn't know you. He doesn't know what you can do. He doesn't understand how you can play on the team. The team doesn't know how you play or what you're going to do. You haven't shown up. You haven't put in the work. Even if you are an excellent soccer player, you cannot participate with that team. Think of social media as a gigantic soccer team. That's probably a terrible analogy, but since I started with soccer, I'm going to need to stay there for the moment. Think of it as that soccer team. If you turn up, you will receive the following benefits. Firstly, you will hear how people talk about things. You will hear what language they use. You will hear what things concern them, what their burning desires are, what the things that freak them out are. You only get that if you turn up and you listen to people. You will also start to understand what people care to engage with on a particular platform, whether it's Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter or Instagram or YouTube. You will understand what types of things people like talking about on the platform and what types of things they simply don't. There are some types of content, some categories of discussion that do far better on Reddit than they do on LinkedIn. And this will help you understand what those are and whether perhaps you need to be refocusing your attention on a different platform because they're having the kinds of discussions that are more relevant to you and your people. You will also be well known. If you show up regularly, people will know you. They will get an appreciation for what you do, but more importantly, what your personality is like. Are you likable? Are you contentious? Are you fiery? Are you challenging? Are you intellectual? Are you some sort of combination of these things? If people don't know you, they're not going to hire you. But more than that, if they don't like you, they're not going to hire you either. This gives you an opportunity, this constant turning up where people remember you. You become a memorable figure on the platform or in the group. Whereas if you show up once every 4 weeks just to share a blog post, having not commented on anyone's things, having not engaged with anyone else, having not done anything in the meantime, it's just not going to be enough. In the sea of thousands upon thousands upon thousands of posts, comments, likes, shares, whatever that people get to see on a daily basis, you are not going to stand out if you don't turn up. So, the number one tip, if you haven't got it already, turn up. Pick a platform and turn up regularly. Because if you don't, you might as well not bother. That was less encouraging than I really wanted it to be, but hopefully it was useful and at least might give you a little bit of a kick in the pants if you've been putting off your engagement on social media with people. You must turn up to the game, otherwise it's really not worth it. you might as well do nothing and put your time into something else entirely. That has been the Digital Marketing Mastery series for today. Go to digitalmarketingforlawyers.com. See, I told you I'd never get it right. And hit those good buttons, subscribing, liking, commenting. If you have any topics you want me particularly to deal with, please let me know in a comment somewhere, or shoot me an email or a contact form, or whatever makes you happy. I'll see you next time.